Hello guys, how are you doing today? And welcome back to Learn English Zone. Today, you're going to hear a beautiful story called The Coffee Shop Window. It's a story about two strangers, a rainy city, and how English brought them together. You'll learn real-life vocabulary, clear sentence patterns, and natural expressions. Listen carefully. Repeat the sentences and enjoy this English listening practice. Let's begin the story. It was a rainy Tuesday morning. Inside a small coffee shop on Maple Street, a young woman named Emma sat by the window, holding a warm cup of tea. She came here every morning before work. Not because the tea was special, not because the chairs were soft, but because of the view and the boy who always passed by. The routine. Emma was quiet. She liked books, rain, and simple things. She worked at a bookstore nearby and always came to the coffee shop at 8:30 a.m. sharp. Every day at exactly 8:43 a.m., a boy with a black backpack walked past the window. He didn't look at her, but she noticed him. He walked fast. He looked focused. Sometimes he wore headphones. Sometimes he carried an umbrella. She called him the backpack boy in her mind. She didn't know his name, but every day she waited to see him. A rainy morning. That Tuesday was different. It was raining harder than usual. People ran down the streets with umbrellas. Buses were late. The sky was gray. Emma sat at her usual spot and sipped her tea. 8:43. No boy. She waited. Minutes passed. Still nothing. Her heart felt a little heavy. Maybe he stayed home today, she thought. But then, suddenly, a figure appeared at the window. Soaked. No umbrella. It was him. The fall. As he passed, his foot slipped on the wet sidewalk. His backpack fell. His phone slid across the ground. Papers flew out. Emma stood up without thinking. She pushed open the door and ran out. "Are you okay?" she asked. He looked up, surprised. Yes, I'm fine," he said, a little embarrassed. He had an accent, not from the city. Soft, careful. She helped him pick up the papers. Some were in another language. "Are you a student?" she asked. He nodded, smiling. "Yes, I study English. I just moved here." Their eyes met for a moment. First words. They stood in the rain, both holding his scattered papers. Emma smiled. "Would you like some tea? You're soaking wet." He looked surprised, but happy. "Really? That's very kind." They walked into the coffee shop together for the first time. Emma's usual quiet world had just opened a new door. Part 2. Tea, talk, and timid smiles. Emma and the boy sat near the window, her usual spot. The boy placed his wet backpack on the floor. His hands shook a little as he held the warm cup of tea Emma had offered. They sat in silence for a moment. Rain tapped the glass beside them like a soft song. Then Emma spoke. "So, what's your name?" He smiled. "Allie." "Nice to meet you, Allie. I'm Emma." A slow conversation. Allie's English was not perfect, but he tried. Emma spoke slowly and clearly. She wanted him to feel comfortable. "You said you're a student?" "Yes, I came here 2 weeks ago, from Turkey." "Do you like it here so far?" He nodded. "The city is big, cold, but people are kind." He smiled at her. Emma smiled too. Do you study English every day? Every day. And I watch English movies with subtitles. Emma laughed. That helps. Do you have a favorite movie? Ali thought for a second. Yes, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Emma's eyes lit up. I like you movie. Words and mistakes. Ali paused and pointed at his notebook. Can you help me with one word? He asked. Of course. He showed her a page where he had written, I want to impress my language. Emma chuckled gently. Do you mean improve? Ali laughed. Ah, yes, improve, not impress. They both laughed together. It's okay, Emma said. Mistakes are how we learn. Time passes. The rain slowed outside. The gray sky began to brighten. Emma looked at the clock and gasped. Oh no, I'm late for work. She stood up quickly and grabbed her bag. Ali stood too. I'm sorry, I talked too much. No, she said. It was nice, really nice. She paused. Will you come here again tomorrow? Ali smiled. Same time? Emma nodded. Same time. As she left, she turned back once to look at him. He was still standing by the window, smiling. And for the first time, she wasn't the only one watching. Part 3. Small steps, big feelings. The next morning, the sun finally came out. The rain was gone, but the air was fresh and cool. Emma walked faster than usual. Her heart beat a little louder. What if he doesn't come? She wondered. What if yesterday was just a one-time thing? She reached the coffee shop at 8:30 and sat by the window, tea in hand, eyes on the street. 8:43, no sign of him. 8:44, still nothing. She sighed. Then, there he was. Ali walked down the street, this time with a small flower in his hand. A gift and a smile. He stepped inside and smiled awkwardly. I brought something, he said, handing her a tiny yellow flower. Emma was surprised. For me? Ali nodded. It's not big, but it's real. I thought it could say thank you. Emma's cheeks turned a little pink. It's lovely. Thank you. They sat in their usual spot, and again, the conversation began. Learning together. That morning, Ali brought his grammar book. Can you help me again? He asked. Of course, Emma said. They looked at sentences like, he go to school every day. He goes to school every day. Two, Emma corrected gently. Ali wrote everything carefully. This city, it's strange, he said, but with English, it becomes smaller. Emma looked at him. That's beautiful. I think English is not only words, he added. It's connection. Emma nodded. Yes, and you're doing great. A question. Before they left, Ali took a deep breath. Emma, can I ask something? Sure. He looked nervous. Can I have your phone number? For practice? Emma smiled. For practice? Ali laughed. And maybe for tea. On other days too. Emma blushed. Okay, I'd like that. The first message. That evening, Emma's phone buzzed. A message from Ali. Hi, Emma. I hope your day was good. I studied new words. Beautiful, brave, and begin. She replied, good words, especially the last one. Part 4. New words, new feelings. The next few weeks were quiet, warm, and beautiful. Every morning at 8:30, Emma came to the coffee shop. And every morning, Ali was already there, waiting with a book, a cup of tea, and a big smile. They sat by the window, learning English and learning about each other. They practiced grammar, read short stories, and shared jokes. One morning, Ollie said softly, "Sometimes your smile teaches me more than any book." Emma laughed. "Thank you, but don't forget, the past tense of go is went." Ollie smiled. "Yes, I went to class, but I stayed for your smile." Emma looked surprised and a little shy, but she didn't look away. The empty table. One Friday morning, Ollie came as usual, but Emma didn't. He waited. 8:30, 8:45, 9, still no Emma. He looked at the door again and again. At 9:15, he finally stood up and left the coffee shop with slow steps. That evening, he sent a short message. "Emma, are you okay?" No reply. The next day, still nothing. Ollie felt worried. He couldn't study. He couldn't sleep well. The hospital visit. Finally, on Monday morning, his phone buzzed. A message from Emma. "Sorry, I was sick. I had to stay in the hospital. I'm feeling better now." Ollie's heart dropped. Without thinking, he asked, "Which hospital?" That afternoon, he went to visit her, with a soft scarf, a notebook, and a small smile. Emma's face lit up when she saw him. "Ollie, you didn't have to come." He smiled. "But I wanted to." He gave her the scarf. "It's warm, like your kindness." Then he gave her the notebook. "English words to help you feel better." Emma held the notebook close and whispered, "Thank you. You're more than just a student." Ollie replied, "And you're more than just a teacher." Back to the window. A week later, Emma returned to the coffee shop. She looked a little tired, but her smile was the same. Ollie was already there, with 2 cups of tea and 2 books. One book was for grammar. The other was full of poems, written by Ollie. He opened one page and read, "In a new language, I found a new world. In your eyes, I found a home." Emma looked at him, her eyes soft. "Did you write that?" Ollie nodded. "I'm still learning, but some things I feel more than I speak." Emma smiled. Sometimes, feelings are stronger than words. More than English. After that day, their meetings were not just about grammar or vocabulary. They talked about life, about dreams, about family and food and the rain. Ollie still made mistakes, but Emma didn't correct everyone. Some mistakes didn't matter anymore, because now their English was full of heart, and the coffee shop window was full of memories. Thank you for listening to The Coffee Shop Window. We hope you enjoyed the story and learned some new English words and phrases. Then, if you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Click the bell icon so you never miss a new English story. For more listening practice and simple English learning, stay with us here at Learn English Zone. See you in the next story.